Bitcoin is like that one kid in school nobody trusted until he started showing up in a Lambo. So it starts with a computer program. This code actually creates something magical. A block. But wait, the Bitcoin network created this block. For whom? And that's where the miners come in. These miners are more like digital employees of Bitcoin. They use super high-end computers to solve complex Bitcoin puzzles, and don't even think your PC can handle it. Show your PC a Bitcoin puzzle, and it'll pretend to be a toaster just to avoid it. So after melting their GPU to solve the world's nerdiest riddle, the miner gets rewarded by the network with a new block. Inside that block, the very first transaction called the Coinbase transaction. It's a permanent record saying, Miner X got 1 Bitcoin. And where does that Bitcoin go? Straight to the miner's wallet address. Now, wallet is like your Bitcoin house. Private key is the front door key. And the living room? That's where your coins chill. Wallets are essential. They're how you send and receive Bitcoin. You can't print Bitcoin, it's mined. Solve the puzzle, earn the coin. That's the only way new Bitcoin shows up in the world. So now you've got 3 Bitcoins in your wallet. Until Netflix says, we don't take your fancy magic coins, give us dollars. And now it's an emergency. You log into a crypto exchange like Binance. These are basically the Tinder of crypto. They match people who want to sell with people who want to buy, hopefully without ghosting. You say, alright, I'm selling 2 Bitcoins, and Binance goes, cool, let me swipe through some buyers. Enter buyer Y, but he only wants 1 coin, so your 2 coins get sliced like a birthday cake, 1 piece to him, and the rest goes back into the dating pool of buyers. It keeps going until your 2 coins are fully sold. Now once you click that sweet little sell button, Binance grabs your private key, then grabs the receiver's wallet address, broadcasts it to the Bitcoin network to verify transaction. Now here comes miners. They look at the transaction and go, does this guy really have 2 Bitcoins? They ask all the other miners on the network. If more than half the miners say yes, now this transaction log is added in the block. Okay, now the transaction is completed. Now the buyer will pay you the amount equivalent to 1 Bitcoin, which is currently 99,877 USD. Here's the funny truth. You don't own a Bitcoin. You own is literally an entry in a digital spreadsheet, a nerdy record on the Bitcoin network that says, you own this, but somehow that nerdy record is worth more than a BMW because of the sexiest economic theory ever, supply and demand. See, Bitcoin's code says, only 21 million of me shall ever exist. Now, when people hear about Bitcoin, they treat it like some magical currency dropped by aliens while designing the pyramids. Everyone rushes to buy, but supply doesn't budge. It's coded to release a fixed amount each year. So what happens? Bidding war, and that's how this invisible nerdy coin got its millions. But wait, who controls the Bitcoin network? When Bitcoin launched, the software was made public. Anyone could download it, install it, and start mining. Every miner runs the full history of all Bitcoin transactions. So the Bitcoin network is not some single server, it's just a massive group project run by nerds with supercomputers. But wait, what if Mark Zuckerberg's evil twin becomes a hacker and tries to steal all the Bitcoins? He hacks into a block, tweaks a transaction, maybe adds 1,000 Bitcoins to evil Zuck's wallet, but every transaction is hashed. If you change even 1 letter, the entire chain freaks out. Even if he somehow reassembled all the nodes, which is like trying to bribe all ants on Earth, he tries to sneak in a fake transaction, but every node in the network has a copy of the real history. So the nodes just look at him like, who's this clown? Here's a bonus fact. Roughly 4 million Bitcoins are gone, just locked behind forgotten passwords. Some folks are literally digging through landfills looking for a hard drive. So next time you buy Bitcoin, just send me your private keys. I swear I'll keep them super safe in my Lambo. And hey, don't forget to tip.